Hey guys, this is Winged Light Angel Dragon from YouTube, and I'm here with special guest, Razor the Sin Dragon.
Hey you guys, what's up?
And today we're going to be introducing a new form of Angel Dragon.
I am what they call a demonic dragon. I'm not a species of of telephone, or any Dutch angel dragons. I'm simply a dragon that has demonic wings. And it's basically based around the angel dragons, but it's not anywhere connected to Dutches or angels. Morally inspired by.
That's really cool.
But I also do make commissions, and I do have a Dutch name, Carousel.
And we're also going to be doing a furry ghost hunting video.
I'm really connected with the spiritual, I guess you could say, world side of the furry community. So we have, let me see, why don't we talk about our experiences, first of all, to base this off of.
We could say that we've actually had experiences, like here you can actually see through my camera on Skype that there actually can be like a red aura developing in this area over here, which is actually near the kitchen.
And I'm no professional at this, but I do know when sightings and feelings are, but he has had experiences where someone has touched his head and grabbed his head, and it felt like his head was burning. And to me, oftenly, I think that's a demon. Simply something that makes you burn or leaves marks on you is definitely a demon.
And we also have a application that we'll be using. It is it's the Ghost Hunting Tools app from the Android store, and I think it might be also part of the Apple market too. And this is a application that is used widely by professional ghost hunters. I just noticed a bit of lag there, but I guess I should probably turn off Internet Explorer for this. Come on. And apparently figured out that I have to actually turn off Internet Explorer from inside the new Internet Explorer. And let's see here. It has this, with this app, it has a...
Oh, hang on. I was having technical difficulties. But, yeah. Go ahead and explain, sorry.
With this app, it has a EMF detector, which is electromagnetic field, and when it detects something, you'll actually start hearing it beep, which is actually a sign that a entity is near, or detects something in the electromagnetic field.
An entity is something that has a spherical realm of limbo, or has died, or has been created. There's many different types of entities. You just gotta know what you're looking at and what you're facing. The beeping signals that there is something around.
And apparently a word just came up. It says 40.
So, we've been getting the gist of a male named, what is his name?
Elia.
Elia. And he is a male, and he must be 40.
Another one of those pop-ups that happens occasionally with... if you notice, occasionally with a lot of apps, you sometimes get apps where it has ads pop up. This is normal for many kinds of apps, including a lot of games and everything like that.
Definitely.
So, actually, I will be showing you another feature. They actually have a Spirit Box application on here, where it actually displays static. this is actually a way to be able to hear the spirit's voice. Sometimes you'll have physical voices, or you'll hear growling or snarling like I have heard before. And it just said traffic. So I'm not really sure what that means.
Well, depending on the app, it could be fake or real. So if you're actually going out there looking for this stuff, I would actually recommend be careful what you're downloading, because it can turn into a fake reading, and it could be just giving you nightmares and false hope.
Indeed. You gotta be careful what you download, because as we have this app, we also have a EMF app, where it's actually a detector, kind of like the classic ones they use in Ghost Hunters or Ghost Adventures, where you ask the spirit to make the light go to red, and if it does go to red, you have a spirit that actually interacted with the object. And right now it says the field is 80, max 83, minimum 80, and I'm not sure what XYZ means.
Oh, XYZ means the X-axis, the Y-axis, and then there's that space that is unknown.
Which classifies as the Z.
The Z would be classified as the unknown space.
Which the unknown space is 45 currently. And I think we also have what in other apps is where it actually shows you kind of like a temperature change. Like
temperature change varies on body heat, so be careful when you're using a body heat management, because you could be detecting your own body heat.
And this is like for example, we have an auxiliary field H meter, which is I guess it's a form of electromagnetic field one, where it shows where apparently spirits, if it's in a room or near you, it would change the electromagnetic field to a lower or higher number. Right now it's 8.2, 7.2, 7.4. Okay. And actually, we saw that on the video. Full screen recorder.
Well, my personal experience with paranormal has been really devastating, I guess you could say. I've had things where I've messed with a Ouija board, but by the way, if you are interested in messing with a Ouija board, please, 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 and I can't repeat it enough, please know what you're doing, and do not ever play the Ouija board alone. Always have someone there that has had experience with the Ouija board. Do not lift your fingers off the marker that can open things that you are not wanting to open. If you want a little bit of more information about the Ouija board, I do have a Facebook, and you can, Nick, I'm giving you permission to give them my Facebook. And you can go over to my Facebook and have a chat with me. I'd love to. Just send me a note first saying you're coming from this video, and definitely we'll talk to you about the Ouija board.
But yeah, we have these different ones, like this is an auxiliary meter, and this, I think, it measures the amount of electromagnetic field in a room, as well as if it's a certain number or if it's going lower and higher, that could mean that you actually have a spirit manifesting in the room.
Definitely.
But as I don't understand these different ones, like it has graphs and everything like that, I think this one is more of an advanced model, because it has magnetic field B, auxiliary field H, and different kinds of micro Tesla, Gauss, and milligauss.
Now, you know what a micro Tesla is, right?
It's I believe it's kind of like a measurement of the electromagnetic field.
Well, technically, do you know what a Tesla coil is?
A Tesla coil is it's kind of a device that they would use to generate electricity.
Okay, during the spiritual realm in the limbo, or whatever you might want to call it in scientific terms or whatever, an electromagnetic field can attract entities when it comes to energy mass. The Tesla coil was reinvented in the early 90s to manifest spirit energy and also have them their own portal to come through different areas. That electric magnetic field and energy wave can send them, or they can run through the Tesla coil energy, excuse me for my stuttering, energy to come to where you are. There is a Ghost Adventures episode, I think, when they were doing the Maccabees house, and they were doing the one that, they were doing 3 locations at one time, and it was the house that continuously never got finished and built. They had brought in someone with a Tesla coil machine to actually transfer the spirits over, because these spirits were actually saying their real names, last name and first name, Nick Groff. So they were wanting to combine their energy to bring them over and talk with them.
And actually, earlier on today, before we started this video, I was testing it, and a spirit actually knew about the computer. Which, the voice that came up was kind of a female voice. Which is the first time that we've actually run into a female spirit. Through this whole thing. But through the past ones, it was About, Ashes, 1, Indian, Warm, Dark, 5, 40, and Traffic. The one that interested me was before About was Computer. Which I'm like, okay, we have a modern ghost on our hands too.
Well, that could be just the machine pulling up words from the TV as well. We never know. But he has had some light ball of energies swarm around him and touch him. So there's definitely, the only thing I say for you guys to actually go to if you have some kind of paranormal activity is to consider a priest to cleanse the house.
And as you can see, we've gone back to the initial Ghost Hunting Tools app. As you can hear the beeping and static. The static is supposedly, if you go into a static wavelength, this is known as a spirit box, which you can actually use to where spirits can speak through it with words at a time. Where if the voice is strong enough, where if they use enough, they can manipulate the static field and speak words through it. If I'm correct.
A ghost box or a ghost EVP is technically they can speak one word at a time, depending on how much mass and energy they have when they're built up. By the way, I don't know if you guys can see in the camera, but there's something sitting right beside Nick. Do you see it?
Yeah, I can see it. I'm not sure if this is like a plastic bag.
No, it's actually, it's blending into the couch.
There was a blue aura that was right next to me a second ago.
Yeah, it was right next to you a second ago.
Directly. But I guess when I moved my arm, it decided to dissipate.
And I think it's coming back.
That's what that beeping means, and just earlier we got a name, Amelia.
Amelia. So we're considering it might be his wife or someone's, or maybe it's that girl's name.
Or maybe it's the little girl that I heard wake me up last night. I heard a voice right next to me, and it said basically, hey, or wake up. And I got up and looked around the whole house saying hello in case someone else was actually in the room. And I didn't. Stupid apps.
I'm sure that's going to scare the crap out of viewers.
Sorry about that, everyone. That was just an app running. And if there was a suspenseful music, we do apologize if we kind of scared you.
Yeah, definitely, because that kind of scared me, the crap. That kind of scared me. I was like, what the?
But it does happen occasionally where we do get a little bit of interference because just like any app, you end up getting pop-ups for different games or other apps that they want you to buy or download. And it seems like the spirit's actually walking around, and wait. Do you see that, this aura thing right on like the top of the couch?
Yup.
Because I can see that in my cam. It looks like a white figure. Like a white outline, like someone is sitting down next to me.
Yup.
Is anybody sitting next to me? If so, let your presence be known.
We're not here to harm you.
And just like other things, you need to know that like, for example, if it's a tourist ghost hunt event, sometimes they actually do like acting where they pre-record messages, everything to alter a spirit box. As I've actually seen, they've actually had where you can see a person in the mirror, but it was probably a mirror image, like a television that was painted to look like a mirror. And someone in another room dressed up as the person. This could be real, or, I mean, depending on if the image actually was there, or it could be somebody acting and showing up on a TV screen that is right behind the mirror. These are basic Hollywood tricks, or tourist tricks to get people to come again. Or tell their friends that they saw this when actually it was a trick using mirrors. There's no way to know if this is true or false unless it's actually tested through footage to see if the picture was altered or if it was actually there in the mirror. I'm right, Raider, sir?
You know, they can be altered a lot of times when it comes to using mirrors. Simply Hollywood magic that was from years ago to keep attractions going. But a lot of times in those instances, people have actually been hit or scratched or preferred, as in there's some things that cannot be explained. Yes, but Hollywood magic can do that to you. But ghost hunters is actually something real. They're visiting older places that have yet to be discovered, like asylums and stuff like that. And that's something you can't really take away from Hollywood magic.
But for example, if there are parts where if it's like attractions, like it says real life ghost hunt or something like that. For example, Tombstone's original Undertaker building that they claim it is.
Yeah, that can be definitely pulled as Hollywood magic.
And I actually saw a face in the mirror that it was full color. If it's a real spirit, it is most likely to show up as
it's most likely to show up as a white spear or a black spear.
A white spear or black spear. And some people see full-body apparitions, but never in color. Spirits are not in color. They show up as whites, apparitions, or for some people, blue.
Yeah, definitely blue. Alright, well, I hate to cut it short here, but I have to run. Maybe I'll be back here in a little while, but I've got to go for now. It was nice Hidden Here audience, again, I'm Razor the Sin Dragon. If you ever want to contact me on Facebook, please do. Bye, Nick.
Bye, and until next time, I'll see everyone in the next video, and if you like this video, bop that like button on the nose like a boss, and don't be afraid to like, subscribe, and comment. And
see ya!
Thank you for joining us, Razor, and we'll see you in the next video.
Honk that nose.
Alrighty, have a great day.
Bye-bye.